Hi everyone. Um, so today I want to give you some fun facts and food for thought. Did you know we are made up of 7 octillion atoms? That is 7 billion small particles. That is 7 with 27 zeros in front of it. Now hear this. Only 1% of each atom is the proton, neutron, and electron. 99% of it is empty space. As a matter of fact, if we take away the empty space in the atom of every human being on the planet, we could all fit into a sugar cube. So now, you're probably thinking, if I'm made of 99% space, why can't I just walk through things like a wall or something? So if I give you an analogy, um, look at an electric fan that has blades. There are spaces in between the blades, but when you start it at a certain speed, you can't actually see the space between the blades anymore. When the fan is not running, you can put your finger through the empty spaces and sort of poke at them. But when it starts, when you start it, and if you do that, you might actually lose a finger or hurt yourself at the least. The atoms are not sitting there idle either. So they're buzzing and that makes them feel solid. If you look at a tornado, you know there's nothing solid about it. But it is the frequency of this swirl that makes it powerful, and if it hits, you will for sure notice it. Now, let's do a little bit about what surrounds us. 98% of our universe is invisible. Only 4% of the mass of the universe is in the atoms that make up you, me, the stars, planets, animals, and everything else. And we've only ever seen half of that with our telescopes. 23% of this mass of the universe is invisible, or we call it dark matter. We know of its existence because its gravity tugs on the visible stars and the galaxies. No one really knows what it is. And 73% of the mass of the universe is dark energy. The universe was born, as far as we know, about 14 billion years ago. That means that we can see only the stars and galaxies whose light has taken less than 14 billion years to travel for us to see here, to get here. So some of the stars you see may no longer be there or may be replaced by other planets already. So the consequences of this is that we can only see a portion of the universe, and we call that observable universe. And the observable universe is surrounded by a horizon. It's pretty much just like a horizon at the sea. Just as we know there's more of the sea over the horizon, we also know that there's more of the universe over the horizon. Honestly, I find just trying to wrap my head around these facts and numbers just mind-boggling. Here's another fun fact. We all were once a tiny little sperm that conquered and won over 250 million other sperms. This one feels like we're winning a lottery. Our existence is pretty amazing. We literally won the race of survival and triumphed over millions, even billions of other sperm cells. What makes our body even more amazing is that each cell in our body is made up of 100 trillion atoms. And we are made up of 37 trillion cells. Let me repeat that so that you can get the image of this. So each cell in our body is made of 100 trillion atoms, and we are made of 37 trillion cells. And every 1 second, there are 100,000 chemical reactions that happen in every single cell of your bodies. And all of these chemical reactions are vital to keep our body going. Yet somehow, all our cells communicate with each other perfectly every second of the day, sleep or awake. And here we are. Nothing short of a miracle. Also, to add to this all, we are all clinging to the surface of a giant rock that is dashing through the space around a massive ball of fire, and we're still alive. There's another miracle. Just to quote a few sayings about miracles from A Course in Miracles that I really love, it says, "There is no order of difficulty in miracles. One is not any harder or bigger than the other one. Miracles happen naturally as expressions of love. Miracles are natural. When they do not occur, that means something has gone wrong. Miracles are everyone's right, but purification is necessary first." And by the way, this is the time to purify. So now, miracles, and it also says miracles are healing. Miracles are teaching devices for demonstrating you are as blessed to give as you are to receive. And they simultaneously increase the strength of the giver and supply strength to the receiver. A miracle is a service. It is the maximum service you can render to one another. And of course, there is more. But our daily lives and our everyday being is nothing short of a miracle. Our body is a universe of miracles. I would like to suggest for you to use some of your free time that you've been granted right now to learn about this amazing castle with tremendous intricacies. The more we get to know our bodies, the more we understand our surroundings, and the more we understand nature, the less frightened we become. Spend time that you have right now gained from not traveling back and forth to work in gaining insight to your bodies. There's so much to learn. I guarantee that it will be the most wondrous journey you have ever taken. We got this, my friends. Hang in there. And now I'm going to finish with my regular Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you and I love you. I love you all. Be the light.